In this video, we'll cover how to navigate to SnapPlus version 3 online, how to register for your free account, how to log into SnapPlus version 3, and how to enter your user information. Today, I'm starting out on the SnapPlus website. That's snapplus.wisc.edu. I wanted to point out here that one easy way to access SnapPlus version 3 is through the link that's on the right side of the screen under the label version 3. The other thing you can do is enter the web address for SnapPlus version 3 directly into your web browser. One big difference between SnapPlus version 2, which was a desktop application, and SnapPlus version 3 is that SnapPlus version 3 is completely online. That means that you can access version 3 or V3 from any device that has an internet connection and a web browser. SnapPlus version 3 is not yet optimized for mobile, but you can access SnapPlus version 3 on your laptop, on your home computer, desktop, on a tablet, or something like an iPad. So any of these are options as long as you have access to a web browser and an internet connection. Here in my URL bar at the top where I type in my web address, I will type v3.snapplus.wisc.edu. And note that if you'd like to bookmark SnapPlus version 3 in your browser to get there faster, this is the exact address that you want to bookmark. Now, I'll press enter to navigate to SnapPlus version 3, and one thing I'd like to point out is that I was redirected to a much longer URL here in my top bar. That's actually a security feature and is totally expected. That URL is unique to every time you log in, so don't bookmark this one, bookmark the simple URL that I showed just previously. If you never before logged in to SnapPlus version 3, the first thing you need to do is create a free account. Let's do that together by navigating to the bottom link on this card here that says Sign Up. When we click Sign Up, we can see that we need to enter an email address and a password. I have my email address ready here. And make sure that this is an email address that you can access the inbox because you will need to open an email to confirm your account. Next, we need to enter a password. We tell you down below what the requirements for your password are. And every time you meet one of the requirements, it will change from red to green. Here I have one password that's ready, and I can see that I have all green here, which means that I'm ready to press Sign Up. When I press Sign Up, I get a message saying that we have sent an email to the email address. We need to check the email and follow the instructions to verify the account. I'm going to head over to a different tab where I have my email open. And you can see here that I've received an email from no-reply@snapplus.wisc.edu, and the title of the email is SnapPlus Account Verification. When I open the email, I can see that I have a message including this button to verify the email address. I will click Verify, and a new tab is opened saying that my registration has been confirmed. It's now time for me to close this tab and go back to the sign-in. Because I've verified, I can click Continue. If I didn't see that email from SnapPlus with the verification link, the first thing that I would do is go ahead and check your spam folder. Now, sometimes this email gets redirected to spam, so before you press Send a New Link, take a look there to see if you can find it. Since I'm already done with the confirmation step, I'm going to go ahead and press Continue. Now I'm taken back to the page where I'm able to sign in with my new email address and password combination. In the first box, I'll enter my email address, and in the second box, I will enter the password that I just signed up with. Then I click Sign In. If this is the first time that you're signing into your account, what you'll see is this white pop-up with an opportunity to enter some account information before we get to the main part of the website. Here I will enter a first name and a last name, and then I'll also enter in some business information below. This is used to autofill parts of the 590 checklist, and so anything you put here will be automatically added to that document when you generate the report in SnapPlus version 3. Once I've completed my business information, I'll click Submit. The first page that you see after submitting your user information is called the home page in SnapPlus. One of the first things I'd like to point out here is that you have the ability to resize all of the text and elements on this page right in your browser. So for me, I can do that by either clicking the Control key and the plus button to zoom, Or I can also use my built-in zoom here within my web browser to make this a bigger size. Once I'm satisfied that this looks good on my screen, I can go ahead and proceed to adding a new plan, a sample farm, or importing an existing SnapPlus V2 database. A couple other things that I would like to point out on this page are that in the upper right-hand corner, I can click on the gear menu to get back to the user information pop-up where I entered in my name and my business information. I also have a link here to sign out if needed, and another way to adjust the zoom to make sure that the display is readable for me.